I was hoping for ludicrous amounts of death.
We need to avenge the asshole.
You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here.
Get out! Get out!
Get out! Get out! Do it!
Brower?
You guys are finishing out the second week of this kind of downtime, and Siegfried spend an extensive amount of time with Sister Chen, just hanging out. And they all plan to meet with Malik at this meeting that has been aforementioned a few times already. Turned into, someone's death. In simplest terms, Dr. Current spent some time crafting a undead parade float of sorts.
What?
Yeah, that's. He has a megalodon carcass body thing, and he's making it on top of a parade float thing that he can drive, or I don't know. We're getting there.
Like shark blimp that you can
Sure.
ride.
Sure.
Shark blimp, also known as the shrimp.
Yes.
Oh, God.
There was a good amount of discussion about that, as well as Pinky has formed his own rock bands to pay as a cover band to Siegfried's greatest hits.
Pinky posse.
I don't. Yeah, sure. I haven't thought of the name, but I just called them Pinky Band. But there's a group. There's Pinky, the two other rats that were, saved from the very beginning. Alexander and Hamilton, a pigeon, of course. They are horrible, like absolutely horrible. Of course they would be, but they love what they do. There was byproducts of me having too much time on my hands, and also there were some roles that kind of made that happen last time with some luck checks and things. But Luther, we spent a decent amount of time with Luther thereafter, as he was waiting in. One second, I need to get a drink.
Oh no.
Excuse me. He was waiting in an abandoned apartment area in a different part of town that you guys have been before, where he is tracked down yet again by his weird willpower happenstance psychometry. Where Evelyn Kane, the punk rocker chick that you stopped, saved, interrogated,
Been around.
Yeah. Where she's been squatting in an effort to leave the city, in simplest terms. But Luther has found her cat, Ghost. This white cat eventually would become her familiar, in simplest terms. As she is witchy as one of her classes. But she, because of Ghost's affection towards Luther, is like the only reason why Miss Kane doesn't just outright attack Luther. He smacked a mug across her face. Yeah. There was just you and her have a complicated history, and then you've had two very heart to heart talks with her that made her actually realize that she did bad things and made bad decisions and shouldn't have listened to the pretty Eastern European guy that was seducing her. There's lots of layers that were there, but it was interesting. I enjoyed it. Nevertheless, he wants to know.
How pretty is he?
Huh? What was that?
Sorry, I just said that. I was just saying, how pretty is he?
He is. We'll give a number of 4 of 5 in charisma.
That's pretty good. Pretty.
But Luther and you all, mostly Luther, through his psychometry investigations he's been doing, there's a Mr. Ferrick that's messed up his shop, his mechanic shop and whatnot, and he's been trying to track down Mr. Ferrick who is connected to Arthur Fenn and this whole cult group. It seems. It's at least the most clear name he's been given from his own investigations. Excuse me. Need another drink. Okay. But the mention of Mr. Ferrick's name definitely shocks Miss Kane. She deflects for a while, trying to hope to deceive Luther and get him off her back. He just pressures in his own bulldog way to, in like kind bulldoginess, which, you know, if you've ever been around a bulldog, you know what I mean. The forceful kindness that they do. That kind of eventually pushes her to let, she's seen he already knew this, but through his psychometry sort of, but she met with Mr. Ferrick a few days ago. He asked some key things of her, basically like trying to understand who the party is. Dr. Current, who's Luther's son Martin, asking questions about Oliver and Siegfried and stuff like that. And she was given an address to meet up with them, and like a last ditch effort for Mr. Ferrick to say, well, if you still want to be part of us before you go, this is where we'll be, kind of thing. Luther kind of tries to speak of redemption to Miss Kane and try to get her to follow through, I think, with her escape plan. And she leaves before giving information about Mr. Ferrick's a more personal location for Mr. Ferrick and Simple Search, and he's known to be around this theater. But Luther needs to return to his shop for some time and get along with the mundane life of a ransacked mechanic, shop ransack, kind of finish, help Willie with those things. And he has a meeting that he's been asked to kind of attend in loose terms with Malik and the rest of the group. Which is, we kind of jump forward in time by that point and just get to the meeting. So before I describe any more about the meeting, Oliver can think on whether or not, give you some time to think on while I finish recapping. Is Oliver late to the meeting? Is Oliver not there? Has Oliver been there the whole time and just got lost and all of a sudden showed up? I'm fine with however you think makes sense, because Oliver definitely would be aware of this meeting happening with everything that's happened with the group. And at
Late
least
to the meeting sounds really good.
Okay.
No,
Alright, then I'll.
He was just catatonic the whole time, staring off
He
in
was
his
catch.
face.
He was back there
Sorry, I was-
following
I
us.
was Staring in the space. For
I
like
had
5 hours.
I had an old school DM. That's how he handled it, and it was hilarious. The jokes that would come from it, and yeah, no, Sophia's just back there. I know you need to talk to her, King, but here, one of us will talk for her, and like it's just like, it was funny. But you guys,
Where'd all this drool come from?
yeah, inevitably, the four of you are late yourselves, in simplest terms, to the meeting with luck checks and things that were rolled. And you're supposed to meet up with Agent Gable, who is the contact to this Sergeant Hansen, whom has worked with Arthur Fenn, presumably in the past, and knows more about their connection. But Gable is nowhere to be found. And Luther's kind of the latest to arrive, in simplest terms, coming from a completely different part of the city than the rest of you. And he parks a few blocks down And on the way to the meeting spot, he finds Agent Gable's body. He's like cold, abnormally, unnaturally so. Like he literally feels like ice. And his throat has been ripped out, and the blood has been frozen. Like he's not like dripping, anywhere for the most part. Luther investigates for a moment and is able to quickly meet up with the group and bring them over to the corpse. And there's an obvious magical inclination that's reasoned. And they split up to investigate in the dark alleyway. And Luther and Adrian with together, and Malik and Siegfried sort of together. And Malik, the direction that he and Siegfried left, it's not only a few paces from the alley, but the way Orpheus works, the imagery of it feels much further. But nevertheless, it's a different area. And Malik is jumped and attacked, ambushed. And literally multiple times, if it was not for his telekinetic powers, he would have fallen unconscious.
Been
And
better than dirt.
Pinky is across the way. He went with, of course, with Adrian and Luther, and he's able to kind of traverse over the rooftops of the house area kind of here. And he engages quicker than the others, while Adrian and Luther Adrian's running, but then has a zombie from the previous engage fights, and the zombie's already like running ahead crazily and attacking at the same time that like Luther has teleported as this thing tries to run away with Malik. If Malik, with the mention of your telekinetic powers, like he rolled well enough to just knock you out, but your telekinetic powers kept you from being knocked out with how you opposed with your defenses. And if he would have knocked you out, then it would have been like you're out. Like that's how the game works. Like there's like it's memento mori, all that other stuff. That's like what it was for. So Malik is like continuing to assail this guy with some mental telekinetic, jaunts. He's able to resist everyone while this chase
Sure,
begins.
That would have been fine.
And then basically the group is able to pressure this guy down the street through this other alleyway, and he gets to a point where has to make a choice of with the two mighty hits from Luther, the zombie that's been biting at him, these mental, jolts and gravity bursts and things coming from Malik. And then, Adrian's about to like show up. That he basically makes the choice and drops Malik, releases the grip, and then he does this power. He emits this bitter gale, as roar, if you will, that shakes everyone. Everyone loses like 4 initiative, other than Luther. And he tried to flee because he assumed it requires initiative to do the thing, and Luther still had the ability to act, and so it's an opposed athletic check. There you go, Luther wins. Because of his like Nephilim form. So this guy, he's like I said, you can see he's tired. You can see he's like bruised, if you will, by how game mechanics would work. He's strained, he's stressed, for those things, but he hasn't been wounded full on yet. He's obviously he has this. He doesn't look human. Like by this point, I could, he has this soldier vibe about him. Leather jacket, some simple kind of khaki clothes and whatnot, but he's obviously very strong and muscular. And he is not as big as you, which is, it's a hard thing to be as big as Luther. But he's a big guy. Like he's 6'2", 250 plus pounds of muscle or more. Like there's a weight about this guy that belies his size. And then you can see some of the places where you punched, and some of the places where Pinky scratched and the zombie scratched. His skin underneath it is this is it's not healing, if you will, but underneath it there's like something underneath his skin. It looks like dark ice, like black ice. That's like this armor, if you will. Your brain kind of goes with that idea. And then his hands like have these jagged claws, that like form from each fingertip that are like 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 dragon icicle claws. Like they make no sense, and his hands are bigger and stuff because of it. And he's remarkably fast. Like despite everything, like you're fast, but like despite it, this guy's fucking like he's not human. You question that whole idea. But there's obviously an intelligence there for him to realize that, okay, I'm outnumbered. By this point, Malik was supposed to be the only one here. We're supposed to set to reroll initiative. Everyone other than Luther is at a -2 to their initiative because of his ability and other things that have happened. He overspent to a -3, so the Sergeant Hansen. So, and then there are some reminders about one other thing I want to get to. With his bitter gale, ranged attacks, and ranged attacks. So let me read again. Okay, ranged attacks are at a -2 because of like the gale, and like it's like jogged your eardrums, and you're like and then melee attacks are at a -1 from the bitter gale to everyone other than Luther, who passed the aforementioned check with those things. So
There is one thing you forgot to mention. Luther is in an absolute rage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Luther's crazy right now. So he will attack the closest thing.
Point to cyber psychosis.
The closest creature that he is. Yeah, doesn't matter if it's a threat or not. Yeah, that's right. He had a breakdown. From one of those things. So,
I like my roll. Wait, were we supposed to roll yet, or
you can roll? Yeah, go ahead. And then Higgs, if you want to roll for Oliver, and then whatever you get on the roll, is kind of like your happenstance arriving down the street or turning the right alleyway, or you heard the scream and you started to shuffle. You know what I mean?
So would this be based on initiative or just a random roll?
Your initiative will allow you to act. Yes. Why don't you? But depending on how good, roll initiative. Now that I think about it, and then roll a luck check to see how close you are to the people. +3 literally are right there, which may be good, maybe bad.
You turn the corner and get punched in the face.
Do the luck first, and then It's 3D. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm not there.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
-1, Jesus.
Not very lucky.
Oh, that
I
was
would say with the
oh.
-1, it's like you start like not in visual sight kind of thing. But then they're
You still want me to also do the initiative though?
yeah, just so I don't lose track of you.
Okay. It's gonna be DF plus. Oh yeah.
But when we're
Right.
at this
Change
distance,
initiative.
when they're at this distance, I'm gonna areas are calculated differently, so you're actually kind of moving faster when you're further away in some ways. But combat works.
There's my initiative.
Need to roll my. There it is. Okay, one of my dice rolled over. 1 second. Great deal.
Malik's still mad that he was basically dropped.
What do you mean? My brain is not connecting.
Sorry, I was just talking out loud. I was thinking like because I don't remember if I said Malik would respect like Luther and the fucking vampire guy to fight it out for a bit, or if Malik's just immediately pissed off that he was just like basically thrown away. Because like he has strength as a competition, right? So he's gonna want in on that action.
Wow, that's how I would play it if you were not here and I still had to play you as a combat. I'm gonna roll just because Dr. Current is technically very much in this combat to that point. I'm gonna roll
I may or may not explode then.
initiative for him. Roll 3DF plus open sheet. Initiative 9 -2, so +7.
Oh, I actually have a question. Does my overload for being faster still occur, or does that like go away after re-rolling?
It's whatever the ability says. If it says per round, that means we're on a new round now, so no. If it doesn't say anything about a round, then it's active for the scene, is usually what it's presumed.
Yeah, it says this round. Damn. Oh well, that's all right.
It's only more humanity. You got it.
Yeah, just 5 more. You know, I can drop another 25 today.
Oh, all right. All right, Dr. Current rolled a 6. Okay. And then that's NPCs. Okay, cool. Higgs 10 Oliver stuff.
+11? Nice.
No.
Yeah, focus.
Now,
Focus.
I think, if I'm remembering it correctly, I think you said, I don't remember if you said that the rage would last only 1 round or 2 rounds.
That was a breakdown thing.
Yeah.
So let's see. Go to my handy dandy book. Breakdown. Do you remember if it was a minor or severe breakdown?
I think.
I want to say minor.
Looking back.
Opens the old
I think it
recording.
was -2. Because that's the
Yeah,
only
that's a
negative I'm
severe.
seeing.
Oh no.
Okay, so if it's severe, it's end of this next round.
End of this next round, okay.
Yeah. Um. Thankfully, it wasn't total breakdown because that's in minutes. Okay, cool. Frog got a 5. Malik got an
So
8.
as long as we don't kill him until the end of the round, I don't have to punch
Yeah.
anyone in the face.
Yeah.
But you can.
But you can't. All right. Luther's also. All right. So Oliver probably took a cab and arrived like a couple minutes ago, and then heard some weird noise of the slam of garbage cans and things that happened, and then started to huff it in that direction. And you're doing that for a minute or so. It's quiet, and then less than a minute. Probably 30 seconds or so, and then you hear this scream that is just otherworldly, like a weird elk caribou, but like yeah. It's just out of place, out of the norm, and doesn't even sound natural once you actually like have to cover your ears despite. And it's coming in the same direction from what you heard the noise. So I imagine you pick up the pace, and you are 2 areas away from the place.
Oh boy.
There, Adrian and I had a conversation about there's I thought about this mechanic a little bit more over the last couple of weeks. Of like if you're just like planning to move and that's what you're doing and you would like to do other kind of investigatory things, then we can just assume you're spending all of your initiative to just do that. And then you tell me what you're doing, and if you need to roll, you roll for me. Otherwise, that's just what you're doing. If you want more control over the things, there's that. 2 areas, like it would take you the equivalent of, in mechanical terms, if we wanted to be, the minutia of the grit of this game, that would be the equivalent of 5 to 6 speed checks. Like to do the thing. That's how it takes 2 speed checks per area. So you're like, to get in their area would take you about 5. To get next to someone, it'd take you 2 speed checks to probably be able to see them. And the only benefit, or I guess not the only, but the big benefit of speed checks is they happen initiative at a time. So you can jump in whenever you want to say the thing. If you're just gonna, so that's like mechanical terms. If we're Dr. Kern and I did the other one last game where he was just running and then we just played as a zombie who was much faster than him for a few rounds while he just like
Wheezed.
for the round, and like he just squashed his initiative, and then his zombie just acts without initiative because crazy rules and things. So there's that way to do that. It's also like I'm putting you on initiative, like I said, to not lose track of you. So the idea is we could also just keep you at 10 initiative, and the idea is I'm coming to you every time I get back to where it makes sense as the highest number to like check in with you with what you want to do narratively while they deal with this. Because you easily could play to where you're more doing a skill challenge and where they're doing a combat, which is how the game defines these 2 differences. Or you could easily define it where you're doing a narrative challenge and they're doing combat. Like you're 2 separations away from the grit of what they're doing. I know your character's speed is not their strong suit. So I don't think like him trying to, but you also have impossible geometry. So I know that too. Which circumvents and can circumvent things, depending on how you want to use it narratively. So Oliver, you know the scream, you know something's going on, you know you're supposed to meet your cell members, Agent Gable, Malik, Luther, Dr. Current, Siegfried, Pinky, presumably. They're all supposed to be here. So you
Most
generally
important
could,
scholars.
you generally can assume that's who's involved in this, but you don't have line of sight on them right now. So what do you want to do?
I think, speaking of impossible geometries, rather than because this is between the alleys among the buildings, right?
Yeah.
Could I impossible geometries to the top of one of said buildings to try to get a better vantage point rather than just sort of like choosing a direction and bolting that way or teleporting that way even? Could he go on top to get a better higher up view to see between the alleys?
Yeah. Um
Meet Pinky up there.
Woo!
Oh,
I would, based upon, where's his sheet? Okay. So you will be successful with this no matter what. Just the higher the roll to me is like how close you're able to like triangulate your position to be in that best advantage point.
Okay.
For those things. And if you roll high enough to beat vigilance of said enemy or party, then of course they're not aware of you either. So I think though I want a perception based stealth check to try to like
Perception based.
pinpoint where
Perception.
you could launch
Okay.
yourself.
Yeah. 3 plus. And it's just pure perception? Not perception something?
Well, you're based upon whatever rank of your impossible geometries, and then your skill rank. Because I know impossible geometries gives you like a raw bonus or something to slow.
the up
Let me
to
double check. Sorry, it's also been a minute.
up to rank 2, you get a +3 in stealth.
So yeah, it's more of a stealth thing rather than a movement thing. Would I still apply that here?
Yeah.
Okay. So then +3 +3. Oh. Hey, I'll take that.
Goodness. That's a really good roll. Okay. So you where's my pen? I need to my brain needs to draw this out a little bit. Okay. So you are able to pop yourself in like the far northwest corner of the apartment kind of structure house on the other side of the building, about a block down from the alleyway that they've pushed this man into, to where you can see an overbearing shadow that easily, I think, with your vigilance, you could see resembles Luther next to something you don't recognize, and then a rickety, shambling creature following thereafter, and then a rat running down the street towards them from the opposite end. Do not see Current yet, and Malik is on the ground behind Luther, so I imagine you don't see Malik just yet either. And then Siegfried, you probably don't see him, but you might see like the glint of like his axe or whatever, because he was like real close to him. He's like Siegfried's almost up on the guy. From what he was doing. So they're in game terms, they're an area away from you now. In actual like math, if you want to put it, it's probably like 50, 60 feet away from you. But definitely you can see most of them from your upper thing. I'm going to.
Damn it.
That does bring my initiative down to 7 then, because I used an ability. So
Okay.
I got a 12. -2,
big
so
numbers.
it's 10. It's my highest so far. I'm giddy. But also, I'm mad because D&D Beyond sucks now.
The inshitification.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to recreate my fucking elf character I already made. Eladrin fucking warlock person with a really long backstory. God damn it. In hindsight, I should have fucking saved it somewhere else too.
Yeah. Malik, you said you had 10 -2.
No, I had 12 -2. Because I got +2 on the dice.
You got 10. You have 10.
Now it's 10.
Okay. Well, it's still confusing, but I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just pinged my roll for it right there.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right, Malik. What do you do?
Okay, I didn't think that far ahead. I'm kidding, I actually did. Wait, can I stand up and take an action, or was standing up gonna take an action?
Standing up is a minor move. It will take some initiative.
Damn it.
It will not prompt the rush condition. You can like claim that you do more than one thing. It's just like if you want to pass it on.
I learned my lesson from last time.
It's just if you want to pass it on after spending the initiative. It's just like depending on if it's something that is strenuous, which is generally considered anything that requires a roll.
I was honestly just gonna honestly just get up and boast at the same time, gravity them down to make sure they fucking couldn't get away.
Okay.
But if I can't do that and get up, then I'll just sit there on my hands and knees and boast anyway.
Well, you can do it. It's just you will be spending 4 or 5 initiative. How much of that? However much. A minor move is 2 initiative points, and then
it'll be 4 then.
Okay, if you could do it, I don't want to do that.
I don't. No, I don't. I just want to boast.
So you're just gonna spend the 2 to boast. Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah. You dare drop your death? It's cooler in my head.
All right. What is it do?
Okay, so 2 initiative and 2 humanity. Let's go. Check discipline focus versus endurance vitality. Alright. Oops, I somehow messed it up. Any additional stuff for this? Nope. Okay. Cool.
Get fucked.
Okay. No. Okay. I have a reroll. I'm gonna use that. Just ignore that, guys. That wasn't me. I swear.
Endurance fights.
That was a ghost.
Yes, it must have been the wind.
Get
God
fucked.
fucking damn it!
What's a ghost again?
The dice have spoken. Fuck.
Can I ignore the negatives?
Do you have rank 4 in skill?
Yeah, I have S. Yes.
Yeah, you can spend a
Okay,
strain.
you can spend a strain
Oh,
of
focus. Yeah, 5. Yeah, focus 5.
so you can spend no, it's about the skill rank.
It's discipline, so S. Yeah.
Okay. Rank 4 in combat, you can spend a strain of the type you're using, so in this case, mental strain, to ignore the negatives to get a flat, basically, on the dice for your case, which is a 5.
All right, and then I also have I have temporary strain I could use for that too, or did I use that all last time?
That is your job to notate on your sheet.
I believe I did use it last time then, so yeah. It's just a 5.
It's just a 5.
Yeah, just a 5.
Okay,
I am weak.
so a 5. Well, he like I said, has no strain with how strain works in uh, encountered things, I should say. So he gets a 4. So you beat with 1.
Awesome. He's gonna start getting crushed. He's gonna have -4 to his ability penalties on all physical actions and passive attributes until my next turn. And on each of my turns, I may spend 2 mental or physical to continue this effect an additional turn. Awesome. I have physical to use for that.
Okay, so
And
you've
only
weighed it
one may
down.
be affected by gravity. Okay, yeah. So I'm crushing him down.
Okay.
Mind crush.
Mind rip. Fuck.
Indeed.
Oh, mastery. Don't
Okay.
forget that. Sorry. You spend double the normal initiative for movement, charge, athletics, and might. Might, by the way.
Okay, double initiative. That sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's just here. This will be easy. Let me just. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I got a resonance.
Well, that brings us down to 9 initiative with the Sergeant Hanson here.
Actually, I'm reading the resonance. I can use that right now, and I have 2 resonance. I'm gonna deal 2 physical to him with it. Because it just says when when you okay. When you succeed a discipline check with this ability, you may spend all resonance at the same time to deal 1 physical damage per level spent on the victim of this ability, which ignores non-magic damage reduction and cannot be reduced as strain. I lose initiative points equal. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna lose 2 more initiative anyway, I guess.
Okay.
So -4 initiative, but also 2 damage to his face.
That's Mr. Fucking well.
All right.
Dare walk away from your death? My words have power too. I'm the real challenge here. Well, ignoring Luther, he's fucking scary.
What? I'm a giant
He's
bucket
not
of
just
cuddles.
scary. He's a
You're
force
literally
to be-
overshadowing me and the guy that just dropped me.
Okay, overshadowing you, I do on a daily basis.
Shut up. How dare you call out my shortness?
Hey, if the duct fits, put it in the oven.
Okay. Dropped you. He kind of moved away from you. He was stopped there. Luther is around him. Pinky zombie is almost on him. Siegfried's almost on him. He gets weighed down.
My principles are being tested. Yo.
Hello.
Perfect.
I'm on my way home. I'll be there in like 10 minutes.
Sweet.
Drive safe.
20.
Okay. He's going to.
Cry like a baby. He knows he's fucked.
Yeah, sort of. There's also things he could do, but.
No, he should just lie down and give in.
It's not.
I don't. Try not to cry. Try a lot.
Look small.
Yeah,
It might
it's
work.
not in his character.
Roll to not cry too much.
Okay, he's
Rolls another
going
-3.
to. He's gonna make an attack, which will be at a -4 because of things. But he needs to do that in order to do the other things. So, that's just the way it's been. So, or either he tries to flee again. Yeah, he's gonna try to flee again. He'll try one more time. So that's 3 initiative. He tries to break away to go across the street to one of the other alleyways. Okay, so flee helps him disengage with the person. He will still have to do a speed check to like get away. Is how it works mechanically. But it's an opposed athletics speed check with Luther. He's the only one that's technically engaged with him.
If he's going against Luther with my gravity, I think there's nothing he can do.
Why would he just stand there? Like I appreciate your mantra, but that's just not.
Nah, I want to see him get messed up.
Okay.
Ignore my banter. Sorry.
He's already used his reroll. I remember that. He hasn't used the temp strain for this.
No, I use speed. That's what I use. Not my vitality, my speed.
Yeah. So we use the temp strain. So this okay. Here we go.
Do I do that? Yeah, we're just gonna do that. So I'm just going to so I get 5 temp strain from my Nephilim gigantic overload, but I'm going to assume I spent 3 of it last time, so I'll spend 2 of the temp strain, and then spend 1 of my normal strain to get me an 8 in total.
This guy tries to cross the street, and Luther just sidesteps to the left once, and he's just stopped. Like he runs into Luther's stomach almost. He like reels himself back and hisses almost like a cat. Okay.
Luther roars back in his face if he hisses at me. Bitch.
I love it.
Malik whimpers.
This guy's like a pebble telling a mountain to get out of the way.
All right. Current. Six. Yeah. Okay. So history. All right. So initiative 8 with Luther fitting. What are you doing?
Yeah. As he sidesteps in front, he at the same time is reeling back a punch to come directly down. This is not a called shot. This is just me being thematic. Let me make that very clear. Reels back a punch, bringing it down on his head, quote unquote. Not a called shot. Dude, I'm not fucking with my hit chance. So we shall roll the 3df plus the 3. And then
he will spend an initiative to go to full defense to give himself some bonus.
Yeah, he better do that.
You better spend that initiative.
Then I'm just gonna automatically spend 3 physical strain to increase this even more. Lovely. And then because it's technically a new session, I can use my principles again. Yes.
Yes.
Then I will use my leave nothing to chance principle, which is core value, so that's a 2d3 for a total of 14.
Wow.
Gnarly.
I really don't want to catch rules.
Well, I'm currently flying in a rage, so
That's fair.
And he hurt his dear leader too. That too. He cares a lot.
yeah, keep telling yourself that. If this man is
Oh my
dead,
god, he cares. Oh, I know I'm next.
Must read ability.
and then we'll have a 7 plus 2d. And then plus
Okay, cool. With he would have he would have failed no matter what, but
yeah.
with gravity boasting against him as it does, you succeed with 13 degrees of success.
Plus the 12 damage just from the attack itself, which means 25 points of damage.
All right. Let's see what he can mitigate.
That is the highest degree of success I think I've heard.
Level 10.
Isn't
I mean-
10 ranks above like godlike already?
Well, 25 is my damage. 13 is degrees of success.
Does he just
Okay.
explode?
If he has
25 is the damage. Okay, cool.
yeah.
Pinata him.
All right, he has you. You're coming
Right.
down on his upper body, hitting his head, neck area. As you slam down with your immense fists, there's a loud like crank and crick noise from his body bending away from you as you slam down, and like it like there like your fist like rips through his upper shoulder, and there's some resistance underneath. Like you rip through the skin, and you would normally rip through the flesh and bone of this if this was a normal human being, and they'd be done. But he has underneath a mechanical icicle subdermal armor structure that resists for a moment and takes away 5 of the damage. If he had any in strain left, he could reduce it a significant more, but so it goes down to 20 damage. He takes 20 damage in one thing. This is bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it's above. He's got to, just because of game mechanics, roll against. I'm gonna make him roll against bleeding just because. Yeah. Just because. All right, he gets a. He's at a minus. Oh gosh, he's at a -1 for that, so that equals that to a flat on the dice, so he's not bleeding. Daze is at a -3.
Yo, we're back.
Earned.
He
Just in time to watch a man explode.
I mean, he's technically
Well,
sober.
I might explode next.
Okay, he's at a. He gets stunned. Which means he may not use skill features on his next 3 checks or passive attribute values, he loses 3 more initiative. So his initiative drops to 2. He suffers a -1 penalty, situational penalty, on his next initiative check. Yeah. So he's not doing too hot. If it escalates, it'll be even worse. But you notice that he is, other than aforementioned description, he is still alive.
For
He's
now.
still like whole, like your fist is like in his chest, sort of, and you've like ripped, his rib cage in half, and somehow he's still coughing and breathing and screaming, "I'm gonna kill you." Somehow he's still able to do this.
What the fuck did I come in here?
Exactly.
Getting fisted.
Yeah.
The man being
Yes.
fisted.
Don't you
This
fist
is also
random people?
he's a
Vampire?
quota
You best
in
believe
game mechanics terms. This guy is a mini boss, so it's he's not technically human, anyways.
Oh yeah,
He-
I technically did 25 damage to him.
He reduced it by 5, but he still
Oh.
took 20 damage in one shot. So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
game mechanics things. Bosses are not under the same negative debuffs to rolls when they're wounded and things like that. But he is to the point where his head, which is like easily 3 feet higher than it should be, hanging off a weird mechanical flap that used to be his shoulder, is turned around, desperately mumbling and looking for an escape. Like, where should I go? Like he's officially, like, in mechanics term, this is where he wants to run away. He more than he did before. But he's at 2 initiatives, so even if he tries to run away, he's going to be a negative. Luther, that cost you 2 initiative.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I want to make this even more terrifying. I want this to be understood. I don't have the Nephilim unnatural weapons, which at a rank 3 gives a +6/6 on unarmed attacks.
You could have done another 12 damage, is what you're telling me.
Yes. And if I had the with the overload, I could keep attacking with 6 interrupt initiative and not trigger the rust condition. Nephilim is fucking terrifying.
They all are in their own way, but Nephilim is much more. I mean,
cool. You are a freight train. You are a literal freight train.
You can't stop me. I'm too big to. You can't. No. I am the immovable object.
Teleports.
Okay, so what would be? Oh, that's definitely the thing. Okay.
Well, current is
I would like all of you.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, all of
Everyone.
you. You all can loosely see this is happening here.
Mm-hmm.
I would like all of you to roll a horror check.
Oh god damn
At
it.
seeing the reality that this was indeed an inhuman thing that has come to murder you all. This is definitely despair. This is a difficulty of 4. As you're seeing a crazy monster. You need to roll a discipline, focus, or will, stability, will, power.
Even in my breakdown
Check.
age state.
Yes. There's nothing in the game that says you wouldn't. Yes.
Okay.
Can I flex strength as a competition and actually like the fact that he's a monster sent to kill us?
You can use you can use once per session. Your invocations. Yeah.
Yes, a challenge.
We just got to beat a 4, right?
You gotta beat a 4.
Cool. I beat it. How much humanity am I spending?
Go. Sorry.
If you beat it, you stand to lose 4 stress.
I didn't even need to use my fucking principle.
Okay. Which your Force of will
1.
would definitely apply to this. So spending 1 strain is equal to 2 if you're probably Force of will.
Okay, so I just spent 2 strain then.
Myself as well, because I also have 1 force of will.
Force of will
Shit.
Wheaton.
Wait, does because my criticals aren't fully filled, but I'm at least severely stressed. So isn't that like a -2 to my roll? Or
If it's all the way full.
oh, if it's all the way full, I'm fine then.
The negatives only happen if your boxes are all the way full for that level.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I'm 1 away from full critical, but otherwise.
Okay. Very good. All right. Looks like all of you passed. Spent a little, strayed yourself a little bit to just process the enormity of this. You can if you guys are keeping track on your sheets wherever, right, your threshold meter. This definitely will apply towards that. Like that's why I give you the levels so you guys can kind of keep track of that. Where
that shit to
appropriate.
4.
And marked.
For 4 for despair, indeed. Nevertheless, he's not dead yet. You all have to breathe in for a second to kind of process that. Oliver, you're a block away. You just saw literally this gigantic form like karate punch this thing in half, and it just like meld with it and scream along the way, and it's not dying. What do you want to do?
So the thing is not dying still, correct?
It's not dead yet.
Holy water.
Could I kind of freak out? And I don't know if I'm too far away. This is technically kind of a ranged attack. Could I baleful starlight it just from above?
I'll fail for start. Wait, no, that's the wrong.
Baleful starlight.
Baleful starlight.
It's my little laser
Make a
beam.
ranged attack. That's all it says.
Okay.
It just says make a ranged attack.
Make a ranged attack with your knowledge, Eldritch. 4x4 clarity
Yeah, but
damage.
just for the purpose of like distance, there's as long as you.
Yeah. For the purpose of distance and things, you weren't here when he did the thing. So
It was not.
This would normally be like at a -4. It's only going to be at a -2 because of the distance. It'd be a -4 because of his scream thing he did, but you weren't technically in the area when he screamed, so you're not affected by the frozen air that's around him. So yeah, I'll say a -2 situational modifier on trying to hit him from this distance, but still a decent chance to hit him. He is going to be surprised from you if you hit, which will be a -3 to defend himself.
Okay, so first I'm going to roll the actual attack.
And he's already at a -4 from gravity, so if you hit, he's at a -7 to defend himself.
5.
All right. a 5. He's at a minus. He can spend nothing. So what is his evade is a 4 minus 7. He's at a minus 3. You hit with 8 degrees of success.
Oh.
Unless you want to
Nice.
pump some more strength.
I think I'm okay. Because also, if he survives both the super punch and this, I'm pretty sure that he more or less cannot be killed in conventional means.
All right. Is this a rank 1 or rank 2?
Just rank 1. So, 4/4 clarity damage.
Plus,
And will suffer a -1 ability check on their neck or ability penalty on their next range attack. Huh, that's interesting.
okay, so with an 8, that means he's at a 12 for damage. He's taking 16 damage. He has 5 armor. He can mitigate 5 of that, so he takes 11 damage. He has no strain to mitigate left from trying to just escape you all. That puts him at minus.
This is clarity damage, not physical.
They just mini bosses have one for that.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so it's
Damage.
it's omni damage, omni
Omni
armor.
Omni armor.
Omni armor. This I'm gonna say I'm gonna take a more narrative choice than a mechanical choice from this. Oliver, I would like a luck check.
Ooh.
You got it.
This part of this.
You should have 2 enigmas, so you could use your that to
You
teleport.
have 2 enigmas.
You could use that for impossible geometry teleport area if you want to get closer.
Or I could use it to try to fight against the breakdown.
Well,
No, I'll just spend the
that's
humanity.
only on your next cast. While you have it.
First things first, though, I want to do this luck check.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Flat.
Nada.
That's not bad.
Not good.
It's not bad. It's definitely true.
It simply is.
It just
simply
is.
It just is. Okay. Oliver Baleful Starlight. You're on the rooftop, it's nighttime, the positioning is definitely in your favor. It's I think in his head's desperation to escape, the flop of the head looks upwards towards the stars to gauge where it could jump, and it for a moment locks eyes with where you're at, and you take that moment to summon the eldritch incantation to allow the void to break their brains in simplest terms, and he gets frozen there for a second, and you all see this creature by this point sort of finally stumble to a knee, its head still arched up towards Oliver. Probably part of the reason why Oliver rolled a horror check is this thing's just staring at you this entire time. And the body eventually just there's a thwack on the ground from the head finally just becoming inert. And the combat is done.
Oh,
in
good to know
simplest
Luther's okay.
terms. But Luther is still crazy until the end of this round. So
I got 6 initiative to spend.
so there's that weird layer. Oliver, that took 2 initiative.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we come to 6 initiative, which 3 things are happening simultaneously. Malik, might be able to act again, depending on what things. But I don't think anyone's aware that Luther's
No.
crazy, other than he's like Nephilim form, other than he's breaking things in,
I think
in his own chaotic way.
the closest
How many
thing
of
would
us-
be he has not been speaking English.
Yes.
Also, how many of us actually seen this form before?
You've all seen it
Because
before.
I don't know.
All of you.
We,
have
oh,
seen
okay,
it.
okay, never mind then.
Yeah, like slivers here and there, I think.
No,
I think this is
the,
the-
This
This is the first time we've seen it completely bare and open.
No.
Yeah.
there was at the warehouse. There was at the mansion.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
warehouse was a sticky situation for some of us.
The mansion you saw
Yeah.
in full form.
Yeah, the mansion was kind of unobfuscated.
Yeah. And then Current is finally catching up. His zombie still is here, and I was gonna have his zombie arrives and stabs the body as it falls, and just make sure the body's not moving. Like, it's pretty obvious after that. But Dr. Current, Malik, and Luther are all at 6 initiative, and then Siegfried and Oliver at 5 initiative. So there's a brief moment of pause. And the player knowledge, the only reason why we're still in combat is Luther is in breakdown mode.
Malik don't know that though.
None of you know that by this point. Malik, Luther, Current. I'm going to go to Current first, who is kind of the furthest away. And as he's like in the area, but he's not like engaged near you guys right now by this point. So Brandon, what do you want to do?
That's a great question, Seth. I'm glad you asked. I'm so glad that you asked me what I want to do in this combat. Man. For the record, I know exactly what's going on. This is the part where you tell me what's going on. You tell me what's going on. Where the fuck am I? What year is it, dude? Where's the...
Where's the bad guy?
Do you remember the draugr that stabbed the Lieutenant Asshole, right?
Gabe, no.
Oh, are we getting attacked by the vampire guys again?
Oh yeah.
Is it round 2?
Well, no, the round is over. The round is done.
Oh. Well, what the fuck? Combat successful.
A new challenger is approaching.
It's me.
It's phase 2 of the boss fight, guys.
You were
It's
chasing
phase 2 of the boss fight, and you just woke up. Like...
You were chasing after the draugr. You couldn't catch up. Your zombie almost caught up. The draugr kept trying to run away. Tried to kidnap Malik. Failed.
Oh yeah. I remember all this. Yeah, all this shenaniganry for sure.
And now,
Oh, that's right. You caught up to that guy, so you're just beating his ass now.
well, he's
He's
on the
was.
ground.
Fuck out of him.
I put a hole in
He's-
him for 20 damage, and then Oliver just baleful starlighted him for 16 damage, and now he's on the ground
He'll still-
unconscious.
I would like to
Nice.
However,
I'd like to claim the support role for boasting.
How's this?
no, that actually was useful.
How is combat not
Yeah.
over? Because he screamed at us last time, and I used Machinations of the Timeless to cancel the effects, but I failed my
Oh, so
breakdown
you-
check. So now for the rest of
Terribly.
the round, I am attacking whatever I feel needs to be attacked.
And Malik
We
is
have
on his
circles.
hands and knees right
Ah.
at his feet.
Right now, it's either what's closest is Zombie, Siegfried, or Malik. I'll let
I'm
you
on
decide.
my hands and knees in front of him.
So we have to
On top of a
Oh,
building.
so combat is now Luther is the phase 2. Of...
Yeah.
Unknowingly,
This is
unknowingly.
serious
No
combat.
one knows this though, but no one knows this. The
No one
only
knows.
clue you have is that he has not spoken English and has been making very strange noises.
I mean, know what I'm doing, and it's.
I mean, as a
not
guy-
willing to attack.
As a guy that's seen a lot of dudes not speak English in these streets out here, and wonder how you made it here. I don't know.
Southerner.
I don't know how Dr. Current would react to you not speaking English. Probably not great. Probably.
So
I would
kinda
assume
lingo
that
you
something
talking
is
right
kind
there?
of shifty here. But I could just let you kill him, and then I get to bring him back to life.
Excuse me.
How much initiative do I have?
Well-
6?
yeah, you have 6.
It's 6.
Okay, let's make that 3. Can we turn it into 3 interrupt initiative and just chill for a second? I think I have the popcorn out right now. I think I'm in the passenger seat. We're chilling.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
So
I
I'll
know
turn.
what I'm doing.
I will go ahead and turn my 6 into 3 interrupt.
Okay.
I
Do
think
you
is
want
probably
your
what I'll do.
zombie to go now? Or
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could go now. What's he got going on? Like other than
He-
Luther, I guess. Is Luther about
He
to smack
just
this
he
guy?
just stabbed the head one more time of the draugr to make sure
Oh.
it stopped it twitching.
Mm.
Other than that, he stands and yeah, there's Malik on the ground next to him. Siegfried's arriving right next to him, axe drawn, and Luther is a giant alien creature in front of him.
That looks.
Is Malik
disgusting.
is Malik unconscious or Malik is good?
No, he's
No,
just
I'm good.
knocked on the ground. He was just kind of left on the ground.
Oh,
I was
okay.
dropped
Would
and I
say
didn't
he's
get up yet.
good.
You just look up to a zombie.
Gable, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, it's your friend, huh? Fuck.
No,
No.
we weren't friends, but you know.
Oh, it's your coworker? That's
Yeah.
fine. That's not that bad.
More like his
could be worse.
employee.
It's more like he's dead and now I'm gonna get chewed out for it.
Mm.
Gabe, can you speak still? I need you to kind of pretend to be alive. And then out of character, we remember he's only temporary.
Yeah, he's been dead for hours. And
Oh, is he literally about to fall over?
Well, he's been well preserved as a
he has been well
popsicle.
preserved by my magic,
yeah.
but he is currently
And the frozen touch of the vampire.
Draugr, not a vampire.
And
Eh,
he's-
same difference to me.
He's been dead for hours, though. I think.
Okay.
Well, no, because we found him fresh in this combat.
So-
I
like,
mean, that's up
immediately
to
after
that's
that.
up to Seth if he can talk. That's spooky as fuck if he can talk.
No, not yet.
I don't know about that. Not yet. Hold on. Anyway, I'd like to cash in that 3 interrupt initiative to make him talk. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I'd like to cash in that 3 now.
You doing some sort of ventriloquist thing is a different thing, but
That can all be roleplayed though. That doesn't need to
You go real steel on him and
all
just
right.
pop it in.
Well, Luther and
be. I
Malik
stick my hand in his back.
at 6 initiative. You guys are both close enough to where you're pretty, much acting at the same time. So what are we doing?
Can I go first?
I mean, sure, yeah. Just don't.
All
meta
right.
anything.
All I'm literally gonna do is I'm just gonna stand up and angrily kick him and saying, "Bastard thought he could just drop me." And yeah, that's 2 initiative to get up. That's it.
You're gonna minor move and kick the guy for 2 initiative. I love it.
Yep. He thought he could actually get us. How dare he? He was weak.
Right, Luther, my good friend.
I'm Alex. Yeah.
I'm going
Luther.
to-
He thought he could get us,
So,
right?
I'm going to explain the thought process. I left it to a luck check. Negative, I attack an ally, guaranteed.
Awesome.
Positive, I only attack zombie. 0, I leave it to a roll of the dice. I got a 0.
Leave my zombie alone.
So I have 3 targets. Malik, Siegfried, and zombie.
If you hit me, I think I'm most likely to survive.
3 was
Leave my zombie
Siegfried.
alone.
2 was
I
zombie.
stopped 23 damage last
One
however
is Malik.
long last session was. What?
I rolled a 1. I'm
Okay.
punching Malik.
Oh,
All right. Malik is not expecting this punch.
So I can't use any of my defensive stuff?
That is not what I said.
Okay.
I'm going to call this a surprise in that
All right.
your defense is at a -3 is what surprise means. Because you're not aware of your presumed compatriot attacking you. So You can whatever you do, just subtract a -3 to your evade. The first thing we got to determine is the evasion. So this applies to the evasion. Your damage reduction is after the evasion goes into effect, but nevertheless,
Hold on, can I check something before we
roll
make
your
this final
dice.
roll?
Yes, you can check something. Roll just. I'm going to run to pee real quick too. So
Okay, good. I have to check on Spirit Guardians to see something because you might get a bonus. Hold on.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, hold on. You might have the ghosts on your side today, bro. Give me 1 second.
Oh my god, my god is protecting me.
It's not your god.
It's not your god. I'll tell you that right now.
Your god?
I'll tell you that right now. It's not your god.
It's probably the actual ghost of Gable, lol.
Gable is protecting me. She's seen how much I cared.
That's fucking crazy. Where's the level
so
up tracker? What page is it on?
evasion? I do dodge, right?
Oh yeah, it'll be dodge probably,
Evade, dodge.
which will be evade with dodge. Yeah. Where's the level up tracker?
I'm gonna
It's, like,
guess
all the way at
that's
the back.
dexterity.
Yep, Dex.
+3, +3. What the heck?
Where the fuck is the?
That's unfortunate.
Am I crazy?
I'm not meant to dodge.
What exactly are you looking for?
The level.
Oh, mine's is only level 1.
For your medium.
Yeah,
ability?
the character advancement. No, just like
Oh,
the
character events like 98.
98.
Yeah.
What? 98!
F98 control
99.
F98 99.
Yeah, page 98. See, literally exact page.
That's so far away.
Fuck.
All right, let's.
Excuse me, oh my
go
God.
through my things.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh look, there it is.
That's resonance.
God.
Anytime,
Oh
I
my
spend
God.
2 initiative. All right,
Okay,
you're
yeah.
not burning. I can't do that.
Enigmas.
That's another burn ability. That's just armor. That's just more armor. When an entity attacks you with tactics or attacks, tactic maneuver is primarily martial in nature. Tactical acumen reduced by 3. So you have -3 to come at me too.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, I'm
Did you
also at a
mastery?
-3, so it basically just
Evens
cancels
out.
out. Yeah. When damage is alright, that's when I negate damage.
No.
That's the +1 to my dodge. I already did that. I'm obviously not fucking evading this. I can't use that. Alright. Well, on to my defensive abilities that just reduce damage by a fuck ton. Because you are hitting me no matter what. But I don't want it to be as high as a degree of success, so
Okay. Well, for
this
now
is-
it only works. It only works on me because I don't have the mastery yet.
this is
Unfortunately.
physical strain, yeah? Or is it...
Mhm.
No, it's not spiritual. It can't...
It
I'm gonna
depends.
spend-
It depends on your abilities.
Yeah, no, I don't got nothing for spiritual or mental to change this, not without overloading, and I don't think I could do that right now. I'm just gonna pump that up to a 5 so that like the degrees of success isn't like absolutely monstrous.
All right. So
I still have an overload to pick. What am I doing?
I am not 100%.
okay. So let's see. Your
It's a 5 to a 7.
okay. So your evade is a 2. Malik, you have a rank D in dodge.
Yep.
So that means you can spend 2 strain to get to a 4.
Only
If-
2?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Never mind. It's 4 to 7.
You could spend an initiative point to do full defense to give you another +1 to get you to that 5 if you wanted.
Nope.
Okay.
I'll
so
handle
that's
3
a
different
4.
degrees in success.
So that's a 4. If he rolled an attack of 7, Okay, then that means so then he has 3 degrees of success, and then this is where your damage reduction. Okay, no, well, your surprise makes that 5 a 2.
But he also gets minus
That-
3
that
for
4.
tactical acumen to going against me.
Okay, it makes that 4 a 1. So, and then he's at minus 3, so that's a 4. So it's still
Yeah, it's still 3.
3
We
degrees
talked about
of-
it while you were out, and
Yeah.
it basically just canceled out.
Okay, well, thank you for getting me caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Okay, so 3 degrees of success for your hit. Let's
Ow.
figure out how much damage so that Malik knows what he can reduce.
I already
Yeah.
like the damage. I already know.
Okay.
But I'm just, and I'm only doing this because of the rage. This is obviously I wouldn't do this otherwise. Is there any way to exploit my fear of accepting the monster to make this even more terrifying? Because I know this is a very strange situation. That's why I'm asking. And, obviously players normally don't invoke their own fears for anything, but this is technically a
Appreciate the
double.
suggestion.
This is like a double negative type
This is
of
like a
thing.
really good time, though.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, here's the way I will play this. You have to. Okay, you must pay 2 mental or spiritual strain, or this does an additional D3 damage.
I'll spend 2 spiritual.
No, that's me.
He has to.
Oh,
Luther
okay,
has to. Luther has to confront his fear, which mechanically is spending 2 mental or spiritual strain. So either he confronts his fear and makes progress towards the core dread, or he doesn't, and then this does more damage and the fear remains. Because the only way to get rid of a fear is to make it a core dread, and then you can push it to be something different with the mechanical terms. For those
Acceptance.
things. This is where, as long as it's I love doing luck checks. It's so fun to gamble everything.
You're doing so many of them.
It makes sense, even though I know you didn't do the unique mechanic of liminality.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense for the Nephilim, even the occultist.
Well,
but
I mean, I am doing the mechanic, but none of the situations that would trigger it have come up yet. So, like, I keep
Okay.
checking it over and over again, but it's like, oh, I need to reduce all the damage I take in attack. Well, no one's attacked me for me to do that yet, so I can't gain anything. I do look at it, but I just like gambling, so just hope it's not negative. Otherwise, okay, it's
Ooh,
perfectly flat. So I will spend the 2 spiritual strain. So it's
Okay.
just going to be
And
10
then
damage in total then.
Okay, then you can mark on your sheet a progress towards your fear. When you confront your fear 3 times, it becomes a core dread. When you confront, when you succumb to your fear 3 times, it becomes a core dread. So you didn't confront, but when, when you confront it 3 times, you can get rid of it. You can change it. You can make it something different. So it's not as an issue.
Oh.
So
yeah, it's 10 damage in total.
Okay. So Malik.
Ouch.
Naturally, I
do
stop
you-
8 of that.
Okay.
And
So now-
Sorry, what? Hold up. Wait, sorry. I gotta roll the additional 2d3. So it's actually
All right.
13 damage. So 13, 8, 5 damage.
All right, so that changes what I was gonna do because I was just gonna use 2 strain to stop the rest of it. How do you hit Malik to begin with?
A punch.
Like,
It's just a punch.
Yeah, no. Like where? You docking me in the face?
Well, considering how he's 8 feet tall and you're like 3'2",
Half the size.
Like a hammer. It's like a hammer punch. It is.
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
imagining.
basically-
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Basically, it's like because you're on his like left side, I'm imagining, and so just from his right hook, just swinging, arcing down to hit you.
He does that
right
side
in the
swipe like
start.
the brutes in Halo do.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Oh,
much.
Okay.
Oh fuck!
Good imagery. Good. All right, Malik.
It's gonna come down, knocking like basically on my shoulder and collar, like fuck. But no, my.
Can I have my zombie take a guard action? I probably should have asked about that. I think that's what I was gonna ask.
And
All right,
now
all right,
that
there we go,
someone
I'm
else
back.
has acted, yeah.
Okay.
I like
So
that.
So I don't know if I can have him jump in front of this hit now,
So Malik, you will take 5 physical damage that you will
No,
mitigate.
Yeah, I'm gonna mitigate more. I just like my thing completely fell and I had to fix it real quick. I'm just gonna spend the 2 humanity and to pump up the shield to 8 more. 2 defensive or 2 initiative defensively and 2 humanity. Make it 16.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're gonna come down and I'm gonna be like, fuck, what was that for?
Big shield.
Yeah.
So you're just solved.
Well,
Bro,
you
Sarah's
can't.
off.
Okay, you can't just spend a rank 2 twice.
Oh, I didn't.
So
The
how are
8
you
was
doing?
passive, and then 8 more was for what I spent. I get 8 for the one I did, and 8 is just natural. Because I have Kevlar for 2, the shield is
Okay.
+2 for passive, and Guardian Angel is 4.
Okay, thank you for reminding me. No, I'm
Yeah.
just trying. I'm just trying to keep up. I like it. I appreciate it. Okay, cool. So
I have like little notes on my own sheet here telling me 'cause I keep
magic.
forgetting through.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. No, I see where those are. That's helpful.
It's a
Okay,
good thing
so-
that this is a punch and
So
not like some
there's
kind of magic.
like there is literally like a spectric eldritch shields that one gets broken, and then another one like forms around Malik like inches before his face and chest, so where like it should Malik's like everything around Malik in like a telekinetic power way, like the force of Luther's punch, like Malik
Vine
and
boom.
his shield gets forced into the ground and the ground crushes around them, but they're fine within the shield that is formed, kind of vibe. And so crunch. And zombie just takes a guard action like what? And just lifts up its arms. I love it.
Yeah, it's doing like the fucking NBA defense, like
Oh,
doing
shit.
it.
Uh,
Yeah.
and then this will bring us to 5 initiative, which is Oliver and Siegfried. I'm going to let Siegfried, of course, go first. Siegfried
I'm at 2.
has ran the equivalent of like 50, 60 feet to get to this point, only to see Luther just destroy, and then the thing is like in pieces and its head's like glowing and looking up above, and then there's this big flash of light from the starlight up above. You're not even sure what it is, and the thing falls on the ground, and you don't even have process to do that, and Luther just and slams Malik into the ground, and the ground crumbles. You are in striking distance if you want to say you are. It's kind of like the narrative where you are in the area. You easily could just say you're in striking distance, or you could say you're not yet. And that's not part of. That's just like part of where you end up. Is my vibe. So, is Siegfried engaging with Luther Malik, or is Siegfried hanging back in the same area? And if so, either way, what is Siegfried doing?
I'd say Secret is definitely in striking distance, and if I understood this entire bullfuckery correctly, not just parried the whole thing, negated the whole attack.
You see Malik, there's an invisible shield of some sort, right? That is holding the fist of Luther at bay. And Malik is fine, but the ground around Malik is completely crumbled and broken from the pressure.
Can I tackle Luther away?
You can
him
tackle
away?
Luther. You can tackle Luther away. Is what I heard.
How are you gonna tackle that?
He can try. That's how the game works.
My favorite line.
Siegfried.
You can try.
Siegfried is definitely one that maybe could possibly do it. Weapon bearers, they're all about different things.
I do have an S in athletics.
Yes, you do. No, that's
damn.
I remember he's Siegfried's pretty athletic. He's a pretty athletic guy. Okay, so this is a tactics check. Is where grappling falls under in the mechanics. So your tactics bonuses are applied to the degrees of successes that happen, so that they don't get applied right on the front end. They get applied on the back end after the roll. Is how they get used when it's an opposed check like this. In order to subdue someone, in the rules, turning, which, okay, there's essentially 5 degrees of grappling in this game, which is interesting. When I thought about how to apply this with an NPC I was making, but in an opposed check like this, if someone wins by 2 degrees of success, they can stagger or disarm the other person. The attacker can. The defender just, sucks to be that. If the attacker gets 3 degrees of success, they can knock down someone or subdue, which is your grapple. If you get 5 degrees of success, it's the equivalent of getting a full Nelson on someone and knocking someone unconscious. You neutralize them. Is the idea. So, tactics actions cost 2 initiative points unless the initiative point cost is reduced by the rank B feature. Okay. You can buy them multiple times is kind of the idea, is how it can be applied. The difficulty of rolling against depends on if it's opposed or not. If it's opposed, it's versus the opposition. If it's not opposed, then it's a 0. Which is they're against a skill or appropriate attribute. This, I think, since Luther is more aware of you, Luther can decide to use athletics with I think this is melee attack or speed. They're the same bonus, or they should be on your sheet unless you do weird things.
Mm-hmm.
And then or Luther could decide if he wants to use dodge and evade because
No,
of what other reason.
just no.
You only because you're more aware of Siegfried can you use the melee attack version. Siegfried is doing a melee attack athletics check to try to grapple him. I'm gonna reread things. So Luther is just defending himself, so this doesn't cost the initiative unless if he was using evade, he could apply full defense, but he's not using evade. So Siegfried is using 2 initiative to initiate this. And let me reread.
Okay. So I have 1 physical strain left. And so now any physical strain I spend has to come from my HP. But I also have 8 temporary hit points in my light. So I spend 2 of those to get the additional +2 to my roll. So I come in at a 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I can use 3 temp strain and Arcana strain to make it an 8.
You only can use 3 strain total. Yes, the temp just allows you to save other strain if you want.
Well, in that case, it's making a 7 and making Clash of Titans because it's funny. What? But let's see if I have any abilities I can use.
you
Most
also-
of them, if not all, use the bond and weapon. And I don't think I would use it for that because it's an athletics check, right?
It is an athletics check. Yes, it is. I'm asking you to do a melee attack, but you're not really. I don't know. We could talk about using. Yeah, you're using melee attack as the bonus, so that's like what you're doing. So, if there's something that applies to, hey, this goes to an attack, you technically might be able to apply it. You also have invocations you could apply if you wanted to. But I'm opening your sheet to remind myself. Oh, all my things. All right, so athletics. Okay. You'll want your parry things in case he attacks you. That's what I'm gonna say for now. I don't think everything else you have. A lot of your sheet is just parry and stuff and whatnot. So, but nevertheless, you could spend.
Because I'm built for defense, yeah.
Yeah, you could spend your 3 strain, whether temp or normal, to get to at least meets it. You win if he doesn't have field experience, basically. At a 7 and a 7, and you could invoke one of your bonds or principles if you want, but
If any apply.
didn't even want.
I could invoke the principle of protecting those who cannot protect themselves. I'm not sure if that would really apply it because Malik isn't exactly helpless.
How the,
That's the only thing I would add.
how the fuck do we have the same principle?
That's funny. I think
Wait, what?
That's literally one of my
I don't know.
principles: protecting those who can't
Really?
protect themselves.
Nice.
It's literally
Well,
the same
yeah,
wording.
so makes sense.
hilarious. I am fine with that. I'm fine
It's
with that.
destiny.
I could also argue
Destiny.
your bond of freedom. Like the argument that obviously this is not you're infringing on Malik's freedom of life. I don't know, there is that
I
argument.
think that would be a bit of a stretch. But if you allow it.
Either way, I'm fine with it. Just mark down that you're invoking it. And you will get an 8 at least. So that's 1 degree of success. Roll the d3.
I did.
What'd you get?
Oh no, wait, the extra. Oh.
Yeah, your invocation.
Yep.
8. All right. 1 degree of success is okay. This is where tactics bonuses will get applied, which may change completely how this falls through. Luther, what's your tactics bonus? 0. Cool. So Siegfried has a 1, so that 2 degrees of success. That 1 degree of success turns into a 2. You can You therefore have enough to do something. Oh no, okay. You have enough to do 3 things with this tactics check. You don't have enough to fully subdue him or knock him down, but you can do equivalent of 3 different things. You can impose a up to a -2 on his next check. With this bonus, you're basically, when you roll a tactics check like this, you're rolling a pool of initiative in simplest terms that you get to spend specifically on actions. So you could spend both of those pool to do a -1 condition. You could spend both of those to stagger him, or you could spend both of those two to disarm him. He doesn't have a weapon, so disarm makes no sense.
I'm taking his arms.
um, stagger is a specific condition that clears at the end of initiative. You can spend 1 initiative to clear it, the person under it, or it clears at the end of the round. But it gives a -1 penalty to their next initiative check. And it also gives a -1 penalty to attacks and defenses checks, and a -2 to move or charge. So it's a pretty significant debuff to kind of just you're staggering it. So do you want to impose a specific negative condition modifier to a specific action that he does up to a -2, or do you want to stagger him is the question, or with this first check you do?
Choices. I think I'm gonna stagger him. Well, full on quarterback running on him and going.
Okay, so he kind of elbows Luther, if you will, and Luther. Okay, so he'll have a -1 on his next initiative unless he clears. You have to spend initiative to clear it, or by the end of the round. Okay, and if not cleared the condition by the end of the round, the condition is cleared, and they suffer a -1 tactics on their next. Okay, that's what it was. Steps. So you have a -1 on attacks and defenses, and a -2 on move and charge from the stagger. From Frog.
Okay.
Secret grabbing at you, Oliver. That's basically what you see. You see Luther slam down. There's this flash of dust and crack from the cement. And then Siegfried jump out of the shadows and grab and kind of swing Luther off to the side to kind of stagger him back before he punches again. Luther is changed in this monstrous form, something that's probably already been unsettling to you once or twice in and of itself. So I think Oliver's pretty smart, his focus is pretty decent. Luther, something's wrong, right? He's not they're attacking Luther, he's obviously still. Do you help them attack Luther, or do you do something else? What does Oliver want to do with his 5?
Attack Malik?
Die, Malik!
Probably not attack anybody right now. Still up on the roof. Could Oliver teleport to one of the fire escapes that might be overlooking, but also closer down, just 1 floor up, rather than all the way on top of the roof of something?
Yeah, definitely. You could do a.
You can teleport
with
2 areas.
Yeah.
Holy
Definitely.
fuck,
With
dude.
your ability.
But also, I'm gonna position myself in a way where it's much, much, much closer, but also still kind of out of the way, if that makes sense.
Look,
I don't
so
want
that
to be
it
punched
doesn't.
by
I'm
Luther.
not taking the next hit.
In the face.
Definitely. To me, this is. If we're using impossible are you using just your Enigma teleport thing, or
I'll be using the Enigma teleport. Sorry, I should have said that from the beginning.
then if you can just do your rank 3 teleport, then it happens. Yeah.
Yeah. But also that does take 2 initiative just on its own, getting closer.
Cool.
Waddling forward.
We're
We-
okay. All right, that drops us to 4 initiative, which is Malik and Luther at the same time.
No, I'm at 2 because I spent 2 for.
Oh,
the
that's
shield.
right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's Luther F4 initiative. Current still has 3 interrupt initiative.
I could probably make it Luther -2. Hopefully not. I'd have to drive him a little bit more insane, though.
I don't know if that's the thing you want to be doing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what I need to do.
The guys who
Yeah,
set the fucking
my
vampire
particular
dude is
set of
walking in
skills
the
are
distance.
yeah, my particular set of skills in this combat are a bit not great.
If he suffers any more breakdown, you guys gonna have to face mini boss number 2.
I might have to just put
Phase
you
2,
down.
I
Yeah.
told you that.
I might just have to fucking overload you until
Tranquilize.
you fucking pass out.
Wait,
Mini.
But
Sorry,
he'll keep breaking the grit check. So if I keep fucking stressing him out, I might kill him. Because I could just baleful dead. I could just baleful dead you.
Are
Like
you gonna
a bunch of
interrupt
times.
initiative or no?
I could. I probably should.
I'm gonna start
see.
typing what I'm doing, and so make a decision.
Do it.
You can type. We'll see how this goes.
Okay.
Interrupt initiative can happen anytime.
Yeah, at any time. Yeah. So we'll let you type.
It's almost as if it's
Congratulations.
I can play this shit at instant speed.
Congratulations.
So is this where I say get fucked?
Yeah, sure. That's fine. I'm not trying to accomplish anything. I'm just randomly attacking. This is just narrative.
What's happening?
I have no
Who are you
personal
attacking?
stake in this. Congratulations, Greed. How about a 2 coming to
Oh.
you?
All right,
Oh, no.
Greed. Your evade is a 3, so it just misses.
Nice.
When Malik sees that happen, he's gonna be like, "Oh shit, he's not just fucking." Okay.
Yeah, his evade.
This is when Malik
his
realizes.
evade and parry is a 3. Greed easily
think-
avoids that.
Yeah, I think that might be a sign for me to maybe fucking blast this dude with ghosts.
Dr. Current stops and finally cocks his head. Luther just hit 2 people. What? It's okay if he hits 1.
Yeah.
Well, hitting Malik, that's fine.
Well, it's like he smacked Malik on accident and Malik blocked it. It's fine. But then he just swung at Siegfried like, oh damn, wait, this is getting spicy now. Wait a minute.
Okay.
More popcorn.
You can use your interrupt initiative before we get to 3, which is we're about to get to, which is technically you, Oliver, and Siegfried.
Hello.
going.
No, I'm still on popcorn duty. Go ahead. I
Okay.
can still hold. I still have blue mana up, bro. We're good.
my
So
fucking God.
Dr. Current kind of casually walks up the last few feet to be in the area, not necessarily engaged. The zombie turns and kind of waves sort of at you.
I'll say that the zombie is guarding somebody too. Like if they have to break it because it has free will.
Okay.
So
it's trying to. I like to think right now it's awkwardly deciding whether or not to guard Siegfried or Malik and chooses the wrong one at the wrong time. You know.
yeah,
As
yeah.
he
Every
attacks
time
the other person. It's like he's like, oh, he just hit Malik. I'll protect Malik. He hit Siegfried. Damn it! Now he has to get up to go protect Siegfried.
Yeah, go protect that guy.
He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit.
So
yeah, he's got the
Meanwhile-
spunk. Yeah.
the
Meanwhile,
ground
it's
is
just flash.
completely broken. There's a semblance of a ripped apart corpse from this monster guy that tried to kidnap Malik nearby your feet. But Luther just tried to backhand Siegfried, and Siegfried easily just kind of sidestepped. So we're gonna go to Siegfried, Oliver, and Current, who are at initiative of 3. All of you basically acting simultaneously. What do you guys want to do?
You guys can go ahead because I'm technically on the play.
I'm on the play.
Yeah, he's a
I'm
player.
playing
Mine's
defense.
kind of dumb, so I just need to go first.
I'm playing defense right now.
Guys, talk no jutsu.
Oliver's just up at the thing, just like,
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
that's
just
what I was going to do. I was going to try to talk no jutsu, but I think that action would be cool at first.
It's like, all right, well, Siegfried has
I
his
was
axe
going to
out.
pull the yeah.
It's an experiment. What happens when Siegfried attacks Luther?
Oh,
Certainly find out.
if
Yeah.
Siegfried attacks Luther.
If Siegfried. So Luther, like Siegfried, to that point of the narrative, I definitely think your axe is of that mindset. In your mind's eye, the axe is like, this will make us powerful. Slay him, and we will consume him. And Luther is a perfect entity for our next quote unquote level and power, and and you see Luther, but you probably also see the father figure who's like been with you these few weeks, and see Martin, who you guys have saved twice by this point, and what is you were Siegfried was intimately part of the block party, which Luther's wife was one of the MCs for, basically. Not MCs, one of the directors, coordinators. So what do you want to do, Siegfried?
Oh, bomb.
It's a
And
perfect
then I
turn
pulled
to
out my
strike.
gun.
It's questionable if he strikes.
I could you invoking that principle, could not. Oracle, refuse to give it to a weapon scenario spirit.
Yes.
I mean, just that apply to. Can just apply to continue defending? What exactly?
You can, like, you
Like,
want
save
to
it for a party?
guard. You want to guard someone. You want to take a defensive action, basically.
Basically, yeah. I will position myself between Luther and Malik and play God.
Okay. 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 This could be. This sounds like another tactics bonus, basically, tactics check. But a more specific imposed condition thing. But I think this will be against. It's basically a very similar check to what you're gonna roll. What you just rolled if you want. But you could apply. If Siegfried wants with this idea, I think this also could be. I think I know what you'll decide, but this easily could be. No, you're gonna do athletics. I just looked at your skills. This is an athletics speed check. That is opposed by. I kind of want to say. Well, then you could do awareness or something, but I know you'll do athletics. That's the only thing that would change. Okay, so this is a similar. I think. Instead of melee attack, this is a speed check, which is essentially the same bonus. With an opposed check from. Luther. As you are going to try to create what is called in the tactics elements an imposed condition, which if you roll well enough, you could attempt to subdue and neutralize and whatnot if you wanted to do again, if you really rolled well enough. So, roll both of you speed athletics.
Yeah, okay.
And this is
Can I just do
Luther.
3D plus 3 plus 1 d6?
I think could type that in. That's what others have done.
You can, yeah.
I think they're going to be.
Unless you're asking why there's one in another.
Okay. If you have yet to use your reroll, you can use your reroll.
Did it even apply?
Well, it
As it's 8, one.
it did apply
No,
to 1d3. It's just it put
It
it in
did.
the fudge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little confusing.
Isn't a plus a 3 though?
A plus would be a 3.
So you
yeah,
actually
that-
have 6.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we
Wait.
meet each other.
Yeah.
6. Okay.
I still need to spend some strain. Let me.
If you've yet to spend strain, you could spend up to 3 physical strain. You've used your temp strain, right? So
Hey, wait, did
Yeah.
it? I think it
you-
counted your 1d3 as just
Yes.
one without rolling the dice.
yeah,
Okay,
we figured.
guys.
Yeah, no, we got it. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can spend up to 3 physical strain if you want.
You already beat the 6 because you're already meeting it. So
Crush
You
it
just
further.
did it then. Okay. 4 points defense, not offense. Fuck you, Ed.
Okay, so you're staying with the 6?
Yeah.
Okay. So okay. I think that's how I want to apply that. Okay. Okay. So Siegfried interposes himself sort of between Malik and Luther, spending 2 initiative. All right, Oliver and Luther. Do you want to do anything with your 3 initiative?
I should be at 2
I
initially.
was just gonna try to again talk no jutsu him a little bit with like again from my safe vantage point, scream a sort of, "Don't forget about your son."
All right. This is
What will your son
definitely
think?
against Luther's wariness.
Even if it just like slows him down a little bit, I don't think that it'll like snap him out of it, but just
Could I apply my typical -5 to charisma checks towards racist to myself, since as in it's gonna be he needs, instead of awareness of 3, it's awareness of 8 because I'm still in this enraged state.
Oh yeah.
but right now you're racist.
Yes.
Right now, you
I'm racist to everyone else. So
Racist to
okay.
everyone.
Racist.
Racist to living.
I think mechanically you can do this as like a tactics check.
Okay.
I think since he's raged, you can't really like speak to him, but you can like maybe like get his subconscious to like pause for a second.
Yeah.
Versus okay, so if we're doing the awareness of 8, that's insane.
Damn, he's wary.
He's very
I do
wary.
have 2 +2 tactics though, so that's good.
Okay, so yes. All right, roll your check. This would be definitely sounds like a presence check to me, but
Damn. I'm okay. I'm good with you.
but empathy could be argued to a point because you know him more, I think.
They're about the same.
But presence definitely makes a lot of sense. Definitely with charisma.
First.
All right, roll.
All right. And I'm just going to immediately put in. Oh, it's I could do up to +2 with a C, right? Strain.
You can do plus
C should be
three.
+3.
3, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'm putting all my soul and my spirit in it.
I'm putting all of it in there. Ah,
Funk.
well, wait. Do you have any no principle can meet it unless you have a core value that might be able to apply?
No, all my core values are kind of self-centered.
You selfish prick.
They're
Well,
all stuff about like my mom and my disability.
Low is your disability, man. Learn to walk, bro. Shit.
Learn to
Fix
walk.
your legs, man.
Care
Fix
about-
your freaking legs,
Care about
man.
people outside of your family for once in your life.
Yeah, anyway, I think it's about time I shock this fucking guy. Yeah, you guys think so?
Okay, Oliver yells out something about his son, Luther's son, and like I think Luther.
halfway through his yelling, you hear a cosmic cacophonous scream.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like he just gets cut off entirely.
All right.
Your
Current.
All right, I think it's about this point everybody sees it's like the movie B-roll where like the dude walks up and he's like cracking his knuckles like, damn, it's about fucking time, dude. I get to kill somebody. Holy. It's like, all right, crazy man.
It's just chill in the
let's
air.
do it. Yeah. All right,
Hey,
I'm
he
gonna
hit me
baleful,
first.
I'm gonna
Okay.
baleful dead you, probably. Hopefully this incapacitates this guy, bro, because we shall see. So we're rolling, what is it, Eldritch Knowledge versus...
Yeah, because
Disability
usually we're
will
afraid of
or
killing
discipline
the
focus.
people that we fight. But I don't know if we can kill Luther.
My stability will. Sure, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, stability will, I guess it shall be. I have some stuff I can do, and I wanted to ask. So, if, and hear me out, this is hilarious.
Right. Yeah.
The basics of life, what comes around, may be the most important thing that I use today. This I'm about to bring the heat down on the guy who was literally shaming me for being a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to hit you with the basics of life, what comes around.
You okay?
Karma.
This is what happens. This is what happens. Karma. This is karma. This is intrinsic.
You deserve this. Okay.
This is karma. This is karma for sure.
Do as you may.
We'll see how it goes.
I have a 9. I had to spend 3 spiritual strain for it.
Okay. I'm gonna roll just the 4 real quick. I like to do these weird. What the fuck? I did the wrong. What the hell? I did the wrong thing. See, I know why.
Roll a what?
Whoa.
You ain't rolling
It rolled
shit.
3DF. Why did I put it outside? There we go. Okay. I have 3 temp strain, and we're rolling a D3.
Okay.
So hold on.
There is still a chance this does not work.
Yeah, there's a chance. We'll see.
3, you need a 2 to meet me.
I need a 3. I need a 2 to meet you? Oh,
Because
God.
you're spending the 3, that gives you a 7, so you need a 2. But it's only an 8.
Wait. Oh, we can only invoke 1 on a check, bro.
Yep.
This sucks.
So you fail.
Well, y'all are fucked, bro. I don't know how to help you guys now.
I can't.
I gotta try in this. I'll
Okay.
try in this.
Hey, we
You
can wait it out.
300
You
times
could-
scarier than the boss.
You could incur the rush condition and use your interrupt initiative to attack again if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll do
to,
it again.
but-
Fuck it. Why not? We'll use that. Yeah.
Wait, so you're just straight up hitting Luther?
Yes.
Well,
He's gonna kill you.
Spirits are attacking his soul. It's you know.
I like to imagine that as you try this, like cosmic light just blocks your attack.
All right, the rush condition will give you a -3 situational
Ah,
penalty.
what the hell? Dude, fuck this game, man.
And you don't have your
We got
principal,
space versus
and
ghosts.
you don't have your principal to invoke either.
No, but I have another one. I have a core value still, bro.
Okay.
You technically could, I guess.
I have a core value. It's probably gonna go really bad because it's -3 anyway, so
Well, that's on you if you want to do it at all, but you know,
I'll
you
do
might...
it. I mean, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, so whatever. This is where we are.
Well, Eros did
I'll roll
not roll as well.
Okay. I can put 3 into this, and I think I will roll the 2d3. Let's go. This is quick thinking. I was like, oh shit, that one didn't work. Let's try it again. This is quick thinking. Oh, that one didn't work.
Definitely.
Let's try a stronger one. How about that?
Smash
Wow,
on the
2
smash
1s on the D3 is crazy. So I'm at a 8.
2 degrees of success.
All right. Well, did you minus the 3?
Yeah, so I did a 3df plus 1.
Wait,
Mine would be
wait.
4.
Attacks must have the rush condition opposes the situation penalty to any further strenuous actions and defense values, which clears after 2 checks. Note that actions penalize rush conditions you can, and so which you're going to
Yeah, it's after 2 checks, right? So this would be the second one. This is getting rushed for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So you have a -3. Did you
Yeah.
account? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So my original roll would be 3df plus 4 for my roll power. I rolled a 3df plus 1. So I just took the 3 right off the top of
Okay, I
it.
got you. All right. So 2 degrees of success, which
Cool.
means Baleful does damage.
Well, dead. It does 6/6, and you have an effective -1 to block with Force of Will.
Effective -1.
That is correct.
Well,
And it will
This is stress
impose a
damage,
breakdown.
too. This
Yeah.
is stress
You're
damage.
gonna make him break down again?
Oh, it's gonna do a
Oh,
breakdown, and it's 8, so it's gonna cause, and it's 12, so it's gonna cause him to break down with a -1. So yeah, he's
The
gonna break
whole
down
reason
again.
this is happening is because they broke down.
Yeah, well, this time hopefully he shuts down. Okay,
Down again.
you can only break down so many times. Glass can only shatter so much.
You created the monster, and
I didn't create anything. I'm merely feeding the fire to burn it up.
So yes, indeed, stress damage. 6 of it is unstrainable. Yes. Okay.
Can only be blocked
so
by armor, yeah. Which I'm sure you have magical armor of some sort.
in a
motherfucker.
technical way. Because I can spend... Well, I don't have magical armor, but I can spend physical
well
strain
then.
to reduce stress damage. I don't have physical strain, but I have plenty of health.
You just gotta
So
you got a
use
pair of
instead-
AirPods in your pocket you listen to stop the
So
stress.
he's like physically taking damage for something that's spiritual. I love it.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
But
I mean, it's -1 effective to block it, right?
for
Does it go off your force of will, or does it go off of your toughness?
I think it would still go off my force of will. I don't see anything that says
yes, it would still.
toughness.
Yeah. So the force of will is at -1
Which makes
for
it
the
0.
purposes of, yeah. So it's 1-to-1. You're spending to block what, 12
6/6, right?
or 6 of it? Yeah, 6 of it basically.
So that he will spend 6 physical HP, and as you see his armor crack.
Oh,
And
yeah, it's stress damage.
and blood gush from that. As for my stress damage, because this is technically the same. This is technically the same scene, or as last
Yes.
time.
Yeah, technically.
Which is very good to have that technicality.
We love technicalities.
'Cause I'm pretty sure.
Only when they apply to us.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, because I've used my enigma already.
This is the part where he machinations for the third time.
No,
For the
because I've
second
already used
time?
it. I've already used it in this scene. That's why I'm saying that technically.
Yeah.
But I am 5 over my stress tack. Stress.
Woohoo!
Well, let's roll breakdown first.
Yep.
Uh,
Breakdown at -1.
The first one. Always prompts a breakdown. Okay, so first one is just a breakdown check.
That's a
Yeah,
minus
but
2.
so it says
Yeah.
if it would prompt a breakdown check, it would be at a -1. And at an additional -1.
Okay, so yeah, you're rolling 2 breakdown checks at a -1.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Well, it's only one because only the first one hit him, right?
Well,
Unless-
then he rolls another one for how much damage he took.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Whoops. That
Oh, that's
How
an
did I-
equal sign.
how did I was slightly off. It's right next to it.
Yeah.
It's right next to it.
It's all good.
3DF, 3DF equals
In
1.
my defense.
In my defense.
3DF equals 1. I like those odds. Actually, I like
Okay.
it when it's 0 better.
So the second breakdown is flat, so I'm fine with that one. The first one is a -2 though, which would be from the baleful.
Fuck.
So wait, which one comes first, the baleful or the
one from Baleful comes first.
Okay, so that one I
God.
break down on a -2, but my over 5 I succeed. I pass
Okay.
that one.
Well, the one is just how much damage. Now we can now wounds.
And you know what? I'm also gonna take a stress damage and increase the haunting level to 3. Ah! Ah!
All right.
I know, it's just
Again, we got aliens versus ghosts right now.
yeah.
Okay. You. How much total stress damage did you do?
I took 6 stress damage before after reduction.
Okay, so after reductions. Okay, so that's before base. Cool. No, that's fine. All right. All right. If you take damage beyond your boon boxes. All right. All right. To remain conscious from being 5, you said past your strike?
Yes, I'm over 5.
All right. To remain conscious, you need to hit a stability willpower difficulty 5 check. This doesn't have any negatives on it. It's just a up check to see if you stay conscious.
Yeah, okay. I got a 7.
Okay.
Holy
If you
fuck, man.
succeed, you remain conscious. Okay, so you. Okay, so you have your wound penalty of a -3, right? Because you're really wounded.
Yeah.
In the spiritual thing. Since you are 5 past your track, you have an injury condition, which is separate than wounds condition.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a long-term effect. Is the idea. They don't stack with wound penalties of the same type. A character has both energy and wound. They are always penalized by one that's larger. Is the idea. So you can get rid of a wound penalty relatively quickly by healing yourself. An injury penalty, you have to do long-term effects for it.
Mhm.
So this is a -1 to spiritual checks. I think this, something to the something to the monstrous effect, something to like you're unsure if you can trust yourself, kind of thing. Is kind of the vibe. Is where my brain's going for the initial time. So you're conscious. You're past your track. At the end of the scene, we'll roll a death check if it applies. We'll roll a death check at the end of the scene. Right now, you're still alive. You still have initiative. He's been attacked by Dr. Current using some interrupt initiative. Dr. Current has 1 interrupt initiative and 1 normal initiative by my count.
He did rush.
No, I used that. I used it all. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, we used
I
it all.
zoned
Yeah.
out.
I did stuff. I still have the -2 breakdown though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're breaking down again?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Breakdown.
We don't know
No.
which direction it's going to go.
It happens
We'll see.
to-
Throw it towards Malik, I could take it. And I really don't want anybody else getting hurt.
I
What?
I think I want to make it by this point a -2. It would break down. It's always like what's most narratively interesting in those effects.
Yeah.
So do you think your character will continue to berserk? Do you think they'll go for one final outburst here and like just destroy the closest thing and then run away? Will they freeze from just the shock of their own monstrous form taking over? This will something will persist into the next round, but I think I don't know what would be most gratifying to you.
Let's cut through. Oof. Yeah, I like this idea. Oh, I love this idea. Okay. Yeah, let's do a little bit of a mix of things. Let's do a little bit of a little swirl, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, right? So, we're going to oof. You know what? Seth, I'll let you choose the location, but we're going to he's going to, as his body, as I would visually. Let me set the scene. After getting hit by that baleful dead and his armor is cracking, there's blood that's starting to seep through his scales, and his body is twitching and shaking, his eyes darting between everyone that's nearby around him, and subconsciously that he can't hear anything as blood pounds through his ears, and he falls to his knees and lets out a horrifying scream as he grips his head, and the air and time and space begin to shift around him and crack, falling apart, breaking like glass. And he impossible geometry overloads, which suffers him another 5 stress damage, and everyone who is nearby him gets dragged into it as well.
Oh, we're going for a ride.
Now, again,
What
I'm
is
letting
phase
Seth
two?
choose the location, right? But
Your own home in front of your entire family.
but that's what's going to happen. So now he's 10 over this track. Oh,
Jesus.
I need another up check to see if you remain conscious when you get on the other side, which is a difficulty of 10 willpower stability check.
I
Oh man.
literally can't do that. No.
None of your wound penalties don't apply to this, but your injury penalty does.
Well, I fail anyway. Even
Can
if
you
I
even
max
beat a
roll,
10?
even if I max roll, since I don't have spiritual strain to spend.
Okay. So Luther will arrive unconscious on the other side of this. Okay.
How is this worse for us, though? Oh.
I would like each of you to send me in your private chat a one word that you think of as this happens that helps direct how the teleport triangulates itself between the consciousnesses, since he falls unconscious and loses direction of where to go. I think that's how I want to handle it. Is if there's any commonality, we're going towards that one. Otherwise, I'm just going to choose the one that's the most provocative.
And
What would Malik be thinking?
and also,
one word that Malik would be thinking as this is
this
happening.
very
Like,
moment.
I mean, besides the fuck, you know.
Besides-
Yeah, besides fuck, right? That was the first thing
Yeah.
that came to my mind, but then he said
like-
direct the direction. Oh,
like
fuck,
what's one word that would represent the place you're thinking of? A place you're thinking of. Either message me in your private chat or send me a whisper in the other way.
Also,
The thing you would
other
be
than
thinking
fuck,
of.
other than the
then-
word fuck.
and then after that.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Shit!
And then after that, it's
Fuck,
a
shit,
you
crap.
must.
You just go to the sewers, okay?
After
guys.
that, you,
Yeah.
after
Everybody
that,
says poop, and we all end
you-
up in the sewer.
after that, you must do a horror check. DV6 versus 12,
Oh
6
my
stress loss.
god.
Dude,
Oh,
what?
we have
Oh my
to
God.
do a horror check?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Entities other than you that pass through the portal must make a horror check.
Oh, hell yeah. Are we out of combat?
We are.
got
This
stuck.
would be our combat.
This check, his teleport ends the scene. This check is a new scene.
Oh, sick.
Now, as far as I'm
Awesome.
aware, the
That's good.
Perfect
Oh, yeah.
segue.
No, wait, no. Well, okay. Before. Okay, you all roll your horror checks at the same time.
3D
Luther needs to roll a death check.
What?
yes.
Oh no.
Okay, wait. Before-
let me-
Oh, shit.
none of
yeah.
you can
No, we
help
can't do
him.
anything. Yeah,
None
no.
of you can help him. So
No, because we're
No.
we're in the world between worlds right now.
Yeah.
Steph, if you avoided the.
He's gonna die in transit.
We don't know that.
Nah,
Oh, that's so
this is what
bad.
happens.
We don't know that.
He could
Alright.
live.
I could.
Is this stability or
fuck
focus?
Now,
roll again?
Discipline?
Either.
Okay, I
Okay.
can
Stability or
Let's
focus.
go.
It has to be
I do
stability
have to.
with will or discipline with focus.
It just says it's just
Either or.
yeah.
Horror checks
Go
are
ahead.
always either or.
So
Oh,
I just want to
abilities. Oh,
clarify
weird.
with Seth. I'm dragging everyone because I only specified to people closest to me. But if you want to drag everyone into this,
Yeah, who is close? Who qualifies as closest?
Well,
Malik.
I feel we're all pretty close.
Siegfried,
you guys were all within an area of each other now.
Yeah.
okay, if we're dragging everyone in the
I used
area,
a reroll for it. Let's go.
if we're dragging
So
everyone
like
in the
even the body. So that's what I'm saying.
well, oh yeah, is he alive? Because if he's alive,
That
that
punk
counts.
I need to do his death check. No, he's dead. He's dead.
Okay, so he's dead when
he's been dead.
If he's dead when it happens, I don't need to spend humanity for him then. So
No, he's
I'm
dead.
gonna use
He's
my
just
temporary
coming
strain.
along because narrative.
he's coming along because narrative. Sure, yeah.
Okay.
What?
You are
Loaded mud corpse.
okay. Okay. So
A death check is a flat roll, or
it's no. Okay. Equal to number of damage of the relevant type you have taken. Okay, so this is a this is a difficulty of 10.
Man.
Stability, willpower, a check that is affected by
Stability
your
or
wounds. Let me read over one thing, and I'll be right. And I gotta help my sister with one thing. One second.
All right. So, why did we attack Luther again?
He
I think
was
he was-
attacking
'cause
you, I
He was
guess.
gonna.
I
kill
think this
you?
made it so much. No, I'm fine. I'm a fucking bullet sponge. But now we just left the scene. Imagine all the shit. The property value is so low now over there.
we're thinking
Oh,
about
yeah.
the property
Oh,
value.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I'm
100%.
worried
I'm
about.
super worried about the property value of what just
That's
happened, and not
exactly
that
what
like the
we're
guy
thinking
tried to
of.
kill.
Honestly, I'm more worried about the cops finding that fucking zombie dude.
No,
They're
everything's
not gonna
getting
find
dragged
that
in.
zombie
The
dude.
zombie's going
The
with.
cyborg fucking vampire thing.
He's getting dragged in. Everyone's getting
Who
dragged
was
in.
also a soldier.
Everything. All of us. The dead bodies included.
Even all the rubble.
Well,
The-
the
the-
rubble is a different
The
thing.
rat.
Well, then the property
All
property
organic
value is what I'll bitch
material.
about.
See, the battle wounds of the fight will remain. All those involved are gone.
I think the only wound or really destruction we had was when you hit me. And also the blood that's probably around from, squishing a guy.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of blood around too.
Yeah. Oh shit,
Okay.
they have our DNA.
Still be addressed before the block.
Okay, so if someone wants to invoke a core value or spend a memento mori to give you guys moments to save him after the fact, I will allow that.
I will use my memento mori for that.
Okay.
Death can be avoided. My principle is being invoked. I don't want
Okay.
him to go.
Okay, so that will guys will give you because I'm like, it does say that in the rules, like or moments after the scene, but nevertheless, you guys need to roll a thing. Okay, first aid checks. So or other attempts it says to influence the conditions. So he is rolling his death check. He is rolling right now with a -4 on his check no matter what because of his injury condition and because of his injury condition is now at a -2. So he's actually rolling at a -5. So the first aid check does a couple of things. It either gets rid of bleeding, burning, or the like. It makes someone who's unconscious wake up, and you can also reduce their wound penalties to make it. And that's like the big thing that's going on here, is like reducing the wound penalties to get him to get that check. Okay. Has the difficulty of their death check. You also like that's like a side thing that you can do in like preparation with first aid. And first aid checks in particular to death checks verbatim says a character that receives first aid has the difficulty of their death check reduced by the score of their first aid check.
Wait, so are we all together? I want to do that.
So it would make the most sense to do a collaborative first aid check. And it's basically like if you guys get a 10, you give him a 0 to roll against. If that makes sense.
Can I invoke my
Field medic on it.
Oh,
You can, if you had to invoke the principal this session, you can definitely invoke. I think that one makes sense, yeah.
right. Literally gonna protect.
Okay, so collaborative first aid check. First aid is always done with dexterity, for the most part. So who has the best dexterity and or first aid?
I only have 2 dexterity, but my first aid is A.
Same.
I have a witch's brew too, just in case we need. That'll probably be worth. Oh, I don't know if it heals stress though. Let me see.
I have a panacea, but it depends on how like are we actually able to administer that kind of aid to him? You know?
If it
Like, are we
heals,
able to put something down his throat?
if it heals stress damage, if it's something that can heal stress damage, sure.
Yeah, mine heals stress. I can give him 2 stress, so I can make like an unconscious check a little bit better.
Like basically,
And I could also do a first aid too if we need to.
If you heal him, my mind, that's with how we've been playing it, and there's no rule that I found that disagrees with me. The healing will reduce how much he's past his track, so how much the difficulty on the whole will be reduced.
Yeah.
So,
and I have. This
do
heals 2
know
health.
he's taken health damage by proxy too, so he's like
this heals. It heals health, clarity, and stress. Like it gives you 2 of each on the witch's brew. So
and mine is the panacea is 1d3 plus 1 of chosen type.
But the day they're gonna have to. He's probably gonna have to check against days if he wakes up. But I mean, that's honestly the least of his problems right now.
days out of combat is negligible. So
Yeah. It's like
I have bandages.
I mean, I can also help with a first aid roll. Like I am a doctor, so
I am a doctor.
I am a doctor.
Well, other thing, the first aid check will be the collaborative check, just to make it easy. So we figure that out. But the other ones, okay. So, you take out a witch's brew, you shove it down his throat.
Mm-hmm.
For right now, I'm saying for narrative's sake, you're just in the darkness. You guys aren't sure where you're at. As my brain hasn't fully decided yet what it will be. Okay, so that's 2 of each wounds. So Luther accounts for that. So that brings him to 8 past his track instead of 10.
8 past stress, yeah.
That that doesn't remove the injury. That's its own separate thing. So he still has a -2 injury condition.
And then the panacea too, right? We're administering.
Okay, so and then you
All the drugs.
All the drugs. Okay, so that's a D.
Pump it up. Pump it up.
Pump this guy full of drugs.
Plus 1.
D3 plus 1. One of you can roll that if you would like.
Also, and also reduce by 1 the severity of 2 conditions imposed on them by injury, disease, poison. It just reduces by 1 the severity of stuff.
That's pretty good.
That's good. That will help with his roll. Because death checks are influenced by wound penalties. Death checks are not affected. Are not affected. Never mind.
Oh.
But that will help with the long-term effects. For that. For the
He
immediacy.
also gains back 2d3 strain of each type.
Ooh.
That is significant.
So that'll be good for him when he actually rolls something. And so he gets 4 of each strain, I guess.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so he heals for 2 more stress, so that brings us to a 6. And then gets. So he's only 6 past his track. 4 strain of each type. Make sure you're counting for these things.
Oh, yeah. I've already. By the way, I've already rolled. I'm just not saying what it is. Too. I'm keeping all of you motherfuckers in suspense. So.
Mysterious.
Mysterious. Okay. So now we can account for, unless someone else has another magical means of healing.
No, but I have 2 things that are probably happening because I have both death can be avoided since I didn't really get to strengthen earlier for the competition. But now I just realized I also have the fear of betrayal happening. Luther just fucking tried to kill me.
Oh.
And then I seen everybody else dogpiling him. I'm like, what just happened? How would that work? Because I got 2 conflicting things going on. Would I help? Would I not?
Roll for breakdown.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm just
Maybe.
kidding. I'm not your god. I'm not your god. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, that's level 10. You do have 2 fears. That's right. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh. Fuck.
You need to. If you fine, we'll do that.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Okay.
That's not where my brain was going, but I love it.
All right, so 3d8.
No.
Oh.
Well, that's kind of the idea. I guess you could do. You can spend 2 mental or physical strain to face this fear of betrayal, or you can roll versus breakdown.
I'm gonna spend the 2 strain, make it easy on us.
Okay.
Oh, don't want to go for the narrative. Don't want to go for the narrative.
Mental or physical.
The narrative is Luther is dying, and he is actually a really big help. So we want to bandage him up.
I will say,
he's a good guy.
Like, in this dark area, Luther is
so
still.
bad if he died, though.
Luther is still in his Nephilim form because he has to actively switch it, right? So the only light you have is like the glow that comes from his scales
and Malik's aura.
Yeah, and if anyone else has the glow that they provide, then yeah, that too. Oh shit! Wait, I need to also
okay
account for Pinky because he got teleported too. He's an entity.
He's a me though.
He's an entity.
He's a me.
I thought he was on a roof.
Oh,
he's here by this point. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been a few moments since we mentioned him.
It's either that or he's cleaning up a dead body at the crime scene.
Okay. I need the first aid check.
Give or
So
take.
who's leading the first aid?
Probably Malik. Malik has the best stats, so probably Malik.
I have a 2 for the dex, but A for the skill.
I mean, it honestly
also
doesn't
the
matter.
invoking.
Wait, I should.
Yeah, but you also have invoking and stuff.
Did we resolve? And I know I'm fucking myself over for this, but did we resolve the horror check from the overload yet? Because that will change.
Oh shit!
That will absolutely change.
But we did not resolve that. People rolled that, and then we got distracted.
Yes.
I rolled mine. I rolled a 6.
I got
I just kind of
7.
rolled. I'm not quite sure what I was supposed to roll. I think I just rolled focus.
It's a typical horror check. So like stability,
I got an
focus.
8.
I mean stability, will, or discipline, focus. As long as you get a 6, you'll be fine. If you get a 5 or less, then you take stress
for
damage.
his specific ability. Yeah.
Yeah, you just need to get a 6.
Can I still pump 3 into it? Then on 5?
Yeah.
No, just meet
Yeah, you
it.
should be
Just
able
meet
to.
6. As long as you get to 6, you don't have to.
Yeah, then I have 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
pump
good,
3 into it, yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
did anyone
so-
fail? Who did?
No, I think we're good on the horror check.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Does
right.
my bandages do anything as well?
Now that's all. Everything is still as it was. We can go back to what we were doing.
Yeah, Seth, we never talked about if my bandages actually did anything, or if they're just thematic.
First aid implies you're using bandages.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a good thing I have it in my inventory.
I am bleeding. Well, quote unquote bleeding. I'm not bleeding. Condition bleeding.
Probably.
I only got two of them, but I think
Okay.
that's enough for your big body.
Okay, with this first aid check,
Here's
you can
Let's let's roll.
roll your first aid check.
Oh my
what do
god,
we-
I'm just getting shit.
Okay, so wait, hang on.
Dexterity? Question.
Pump it up. I'm
So,
spending all my strain.
Well, wait, because you don't necessarily have to spend all your strain, because if we meet your number, we get a bonus.
Oh,
So we don't necessarily need to like overspend on this. Just we all need to get relatively the same number. So if
so you want me to be low?
Well, let me roll. Hold on, real quick.
Okay.
We'll see what's up.
Yeah, okay.
So
Okay.
I rolled really bad. So
Yeah, you
like,
did.
if you go to a 5, and
Instead
like
of
the
a 3.
most I could get to is a 4.
Oh yeah.
Like the most I could get to
Okay.
is a 4, but Greed's at a 5.
Keep going,
So
He's at an 8
like
because
we're gonna get an
his
8.
dice fucked up.
Oh, Greed has an 8.
Yeah, he rolled for the dice are rolling his 1d3 with his fudge dice, but he got a plus on it, so he has an 8.
God damn.
I'm just going to roll those separately at this point.
Yeah, you usually should.
I mean, realistically, you only have to get to like a 4 or a 5.
I mean, if like I'm leading and you guys just have to beat mine, and mine is a base out of 3, then it's good that I rolled shit.
I mean, but the lower that your score is because you're leading means that like the lower the number is going to be overall, regardless. Like the lower the number is, no, like the check number is going to be lower, like overall.
Like even
Yeah.
if all of you roll a 1, yeah, sure you get the bonus, but you still rolled a 1.
But it's only a 4. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's like if you keep it at 3, you could totally keep it at 3. But I think like if we match you at a 3, the highest we could get is a 6.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
All right, so I'm just gonna gain 2 strain back and pump
Yes.
it to the 4.
So if you pump it to 4 and I pump it to 4, the best we could get is a 7, which is really good because
Hey,
Greed's
wait,
already
can't
Greed's at an 8.
Can you cancel the reroll or the negatives or reroll anything?
Oh yeah, I could do all
Depends
that
on your
bullshit. Yeah.
rank.
Yeah, we can.
So I
increase
could.
it
I mean,
more.
I could just spend 1 and cancel my rank and get a 3 if we want.
don't got it,
and then
though.
and then just spend. No, I will. It's just like I'll just spend 2 and go. I can get up to 5,
All right, and then
and
I
so
can
we
go
get
to
a-
5.
and then we get an 8
Yeah.
because Greed's already at 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so it's one more strain.
and then that's a good check because the higher the number, the easier it is to save Luther's life.
Yeah, the less he's gonna die.
Yeah. So
After you kill you fucking try to murder.
I put him down, man. I solved the problem.
It would have been solved like a turn later anyway. He was gonna like just stop. Literally, if you just waited, it would have stopped on its own.
Meta knowledge, yes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So
My bad.
Talk
God
about
forbid a
you.
corked up
Nah.
white boy play a corked up white boy.
No, you hit him. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm just
He
saying,
did
like,
exactly
this
what-
could have all been avoided.
He did
I
exactly
literally did
what
exactly what
Current-
my character would do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He did exactly what Current was going to do.
Uh,
I am not mad.
Malik might be shell shocked.
I'm the
If Luther
player.
dies, I am not mad at anything that has happened.
all right. You
2 of us got 5.
Yeah, 2 of us got
Two-
5,
2 of you got 5. Okay.
and Greed got an 8.
Greed
So
got an 8. Okay, so
Should
I
I even roll?
If that helps.
I don't think you need to.
you don't need
I don't think
to
I need
Do
to.
it. You
No.
might fuck them up.
Quick, give him ass them out.
Okay,
No,
so this
don't.
is coming in at a 7.
Yeah.
You have
Okay.
to check the reroll if it's so far anyway.
That reduces the value to a -1 in mathematical terms, I guess. So Luther is still
Oh no.
needs to roll the check.
Mhm. She rolled it?
It is not affected by wound penalties.
I mean,
So this is you
what?
rolled your check.
I rolled it.
You did. Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
there's also borrowed time rules that we could talk about, but we don't need that.
Oh yeah.
I'll
keep all of this in mind.
Luther is unconscious, but he's still breathing.
Holy shit.
As you guys, clamor around him and in this dark room. And once you hear his intake of breath, you all are able to finally exhale, it seems, and actually listen around you. Instead of just hearing this kind of weird garbling noise and the shifting of metal chains, you're on a boat.
I'm on a
Is the
boat.
first idea. You all can smell the seawater, feel the shifting from the waves subtly. It's obviously a bigger boat, it's very subtle. You're somewhere below in a storage hold barracks area of this larger kind of presumably freight vessel of some sort. There's light, a little bit of light from the scant starlight and city light from the porthole off to one side, that you can see. Luther's on top of this table. He nearly he's like he's bigger than the table. The room is barely bigger for all of you guys. And you hear a noise from outside the room. You see a door, thankfully it's closed, to this bedroom barracks area, and a lantern or a light of some sort with some voices barking. Someone's walking down the hallway. Um, Presumably coming towards your direction. It's kind of hard to get your bearings as you're in such a different, place than you were just moments beforehand. So, and there's this weird squelching noise from the body of this monster, decomposing and finally resting, dilapidated and thrown over one of the chairs in the room. Blood seeping through the ground. All of you can kind of feel it pooling near your toes. Your axe, Siegfried, tells you to kill whoever come here. Don't let them find out. We need to protect ourselves. We don't know where we're at. Is kind of the vibe. The rest of you, it's kind of like a similar are these friends or foe? You have no idea where you're at. Nothing is recognizable.